definitely something in what you were saying about destroying the tiles. You need to destroy the tiles, and then destroy the furthest ones away, and then get to the marble thing so we can get more destroy things, and then we'll track him down. The only thing is, when we get to the last portal, and he's there, we won't be able to destroy the tile that he's on, but at least we'll have him locked down, I guess. And... game's crashed. It'll do this forever. It'll do this spinny thing forever. These little triangles were mesmerising me the other night because I was leaving it and leaving it and leaving it. It just won't fix itself. I say I can see the potential in games like this, but until it gets more more development, I don't really want to cast any judgment yet. But I like the art style, and I do like what they're going for. I think. I'm not sure how tedious this whole dungeon bit will get after a while. Depends what they do to it, really. You know, the whole building your pathway. Like if they come up with some more interesting ways to keep it fresh. Like imagine if there was a timed run or something, or you know, other stresses. This is what I don't get. Like, we need more marble to knock him down, some more slabs to lock him down, but most of them are defended. Didn't want that. $50. See, if I leave this, he can use it to troll me. So I should get rid of it. Okay. Let's find one that he's in. So he's in this one. Let's see if we can smash it. No. So let's smash this one. Or pow. And then we go to this boy. We got another smasher. Stop placing my shit! He's here this time. Smasher. Or pow. So now we just need to get out of here. I don't know what tiles I've got left. I've got 2 points, so what I can do... put a trap down, can't he? He can buff a mob, I guess. Alright, this could be the one. So we're going to buff ourselves up. We're going to nope out of here. We're going to do the thing. We're going to run to there. He's nowhere to go now, right? We managed it. Excellent work, Mimi. Excellent work. You're a strategist. Look at his gumpy face. Look at him! Alright, what's this? Increases target armor by 30% for 2 turns. Interesting. She's actually got more health than us now. What the hell? Oh, let's smash his face a little bit. Oh, 156 to 189 damage to all enemies. Jesus. Holy shit, he's going to target her. Big old bastard. Christ. Now he's going to restore 0 points. And restore 0 health. What? Okay. Right, we need to keep our health above 250, don't we? I'm very weak. Shield bash. Pow. Hey, did a heal for 0. What the hell? What's that all about? Fucking him up. Oh, he's going to do another typhoony thing. He's fucking dead. The easiest boss we've fought so far. I mean, I could have healed and everything, I just didn't. Got a free healing litany. We got a tips. There's 11 to 25 damage to target for each offensive card the caster played in this turn. Don't think that's very good. Oh, and we got a Coif of Protection rare. Still don't think that's very good. Slash is terrible. Yeah. Oh. We got this, a Magic Tunic. Max draw. Adds the maximum number of cards to the caster's hand. Can't draw any other cards during his turn. Guys, we did it. We did the level. You became my apprentice and I shaped you in the spirit's image. The fire burning in you thawed my cold heart. And I learned from you and our people just as much as you learned from me and the dead. And you became powerful. Ah. Danahori lets enough behind him to build a weapon. Left enough behind. Oh. An African. Shouldn't that be capital? Dagger to damage 3 times the enemies. Gold Francisca. Symbol of royalty by divine mandate. Dominate your foes through violence. Wait, so we've got a Hunger Monger. Oh, so it levels us up. Oh shit, so we get these stats plus the weapon. Oh, I was reading this all wrong previously. So we level up, we get some stats, plus this. The Altar Crusher. Deals 37 to 52 damage to the target, increases caster's defense by 6% for 2 turns, and heals caster for 6% health points. Holy shit. That's pretty nice. Or, we get some just health and some defense, and we get a double slice. They're both weapons. Plus 50% attack. Deals 15 to 30 and reduces target attack by 6% for 2 turns. I'm not sure if that's any good. I think that's better. And the 5 defense suits our deck more, I think. 5 armor. doesn't matter what you take, you'll just recycle it. No, because these are epics. These are better than what we've got already. These are better than the weapon that we have at the minute. %50 attack. Okay, we're taking this one, I think. Oh, okay. My mom Bridget's bosom. Final. Okay. So yeah. This is better for us. This is probably better for her. This is probably better for her. It's 100 health though. She loses 8 health, but she'll gain loads of goodies. She's 80 health. Because the spell doesn't really matter on her, because I'm not going to be using her set. She's 80 health. I think it's worth it still. Right, so we've got our Altar Crusher. Not got much stuff, to be honest. We ain't got much cash monies. Fuck these sacrifice cards, honestly. Oh wait, cycle. Go away. Garbage. Garbage. Yep, fuck you. Nice. I think I want the actual blessing, because we've got 2 shield bashes plus 2 armored charges plus the Altar Crusher. We'll just be able to stack loads of armor. I think it'd be good. Got 2 healing litanies now as well. Plus 2 heals. Plus Sanctuary. I think we're tanky healy boys. That's what we are. I think we've got this in the bag. So this is the final. Alright. Fair enough. Oh. Congratulations and thank you. You reached the end of early access. Let us know what you think of the game in Steam forums. Help us make a better game by sending feedback. There we go. I thought we'd be pretty close to the end. I thought there was maybe like one more floor with like a boss or something. But there you go, guys. That is the game. That is it in its current form. I fucking knew I was going to be right close to the end, but there you go. Not bad. Not bad. I can see the potential. I can't stand... hold on a sec. Oh, yeah. I can't stand typos in games. It's one of my big bugbears. I can't stand the typos and the incorrect use of words, and it makes me sad. It makes me real sad. But the game itself, I will be keeping an eye on. I mean, I don't think we're going to stream it again anytime soon. They were very kind enough to, they were very gracious enough, sorry, to give me a key for the game. And I do like it. I would recommend it. I would recommend you all keep an eye on it. Would I recommend you all go out and spend 15 quid or 13 quid on it just yet? Probably not. But if you want to support the devs and get in there early, I mean, obviously go for it. 13 quid's not exactly much for a game. And considering this is day one of early access, we might have more content within a couple of weeks, a couple of months or whatever. So it's one I will be keeping an eye on. I would advise you, those of you that like Slay the Spire and things like that, I'd advise you keep an eye on it as well. But it needs polishing. I don't understand games that come out of early or enter early access, be released on Steam or whatever, that haven't run all their dialogue through a spell check or have somebody proofread it. Fuck. I emailed them last night. If they'd have emailed me and said, sorry, we are so French, we cannot make sense of the game, we don't speak the English, Google is a liar, motherfucker. If you want to have a look, that would be much appreciated. And I'd have gone, yes, okay, no problem. Fix this, change this word. Don't put an S on the end of different. It doesn't need an S. There is no difference. It is easy. I could have helped them. Anyone could have helped them. Any English-speaking person could have fixed 90% of the errors in there. I'm not saying I've got fucking perfect, diction or anything. I haven't. But typos, inexcusable. It really triggers me. But oh well. We'll see what comes of it. We'll see how it gets polished up. By the way, I don't know if that was racist, by the way, but that is my best French accent. It is the best. I saw your comment, by the way, with Chunga. I did look on Discord before, by the way. Yeah, that guy is a ball bag. Offered to do translation strings, slipping a dangus or two here and there. Yeah, I did think about that. Shit. Right, guys, I think that's going to be me done tonight. My belly has been grumbling for like the last 2 hours. I say I've only had lots of liquids today, so I'm super hungry. I think if we started playing something else now, I'll be like zoning out and getting spacey. So yeah, I think that's gonna be me. What's this endless game? Endless space, endless free weekend, endless space. That's one that's been around for a while, isn't it? Endless Space 2. Capsules on, sorry. No worries, Gene. Jesus. Oh, back, you still there, bud? Endless Space 2 strategic. This is another flyy shooty boy, isn't it? It's free weekend. I might check that out. Ends in 3 days. Ah, Endless Space 2 free weekend. I'm gonna have a look at that in a bit, I think. I just wonder what deals are on at the minute. What's this banner, man? Oh, I remember this. Up to 75% off, dude. What? I keep getting some weird recommended games in my Steam thing, by the way. Have any of you seen the what's it called now? It's another one of these like seduce an anime girl game. Oh, what the fuck was it called? It keeps coming up on my Steam recommended. I don't know if it's like someone in my friends list is into this game or something, but it keeps coming up in my fucking recommended games, and it's just a big picture of some tits and a fanny, but like anime. That's the first opening image, and I don't know why these things are on Steam. I don't know why these things don't get vetted. Like, it's literally a picture of tits and a big old fanny. Right in the introductory picture. Every time it's like, fuck! I get an eyeful every time I scroll down my Steam page. I don't get why it's there. Jesus. I don't know if any of you are aware of the one that I'm talking about, whether you're all getting plagued by the same thing. I keep recommending them to live folks. Honestly, I don't know why it could. There must be somebody in my friends list that's a real dirty perv or something, because they keep coming up, and I don't think it is. I don't know how the suggestions algorithm works on Steam. I'm assuming it's suggesting stuff based on what I've looked at. But I haven't been looking at fucking weird anime games. I'm not down for that stuff at all. It doesn't interest me in the slightest. Every time somebody recommends one to me, I'm like, yeah. But you look at the Steam store 1 or 2 times a year, really. Oh, I check it a couple of times a day. But Yeah, I don't know where this shit comes from. Oh, this 1 Hour One Life, has it been released or something? Oh, it's released. No, why is that in my recommended? That 1 Hour One Life, you know, you start as a baby and you have to rely on other people to feed you, and then you become an adolescent, you can go out hunting and stuff. No further dating games for me, honestly. All right, listen, guys, that's gonna be me, as I say. I was just looking through Steam and got distracted. Humble publisher sale. What? What? Humble publisher sale. Humble bundle official. Oh, what? Oh my belly. Humble have got a deal that's through Steam. What? Humble Classics. Wait, have Humble done some deal with Steam? Look at this. Oh, I'll give you a link. Does anyone know what this is all about? I know Humble has always given you Steam keys, but Humble Publisher sales. Oh, God, my hair's doing me head in. Humble Publisher sale, 75% off. What's this one formed a future release by Humble Bundle Official? Huh. I looked at that Void Bastards a while back. That's another card playery game. Hold on, I'll just go to this. If I remember rightly. Or some sort of strategy shenanigans. I don't look at this for years. Oh, it's been released last year. May last year. Not checked on this for years. I don't know what's going on with Humble anymore. I don't understand the fucking what I'm signed up for. I think I've got some sort of veterans, not veterans, but what do they call it? Like loyalty subscription. So I'm meant to get like a decent package or something. I don't know what the fuck I'm getting for my money. Last time I looked, the games were terrible. Void Bastards Bang Tidy DLC. What the fuck? Yeah, I am looking for other games to play. Yuri did a load of suggestions the other day. If you guys have got any inspiration, if you guys have got any games that you would recommend or games that you think I'd enjoy, do kindly whack them in the suggestions on Discord, because it's a little bit bland at the minute. I don't know if it's just me that's feeling like this. I know Sindane said he's been feeling similar. It's been very, very bland lately. So, as I say, I've been looking for anything I could find to, something juicy to play. But, yeah, it's been a bit all over the place. There's not all that much around at the minute that's of interest to me. I even debated doing like a fucking Skyrim play or something, just something that I can get a good few hours into. It's a long way down with these made by French. It is, yeah. I wasn't taking a piss before, I'm out. It's from a French company and a French dev and French publisher. Yeah. I guess Humble is a publisher to some games was a storefront. News to me, yeah, same here with Chunga. Humble Originals or something. Weird. Yeah. But yeah, any games that you see that you think might be of interest, let me know. I'm still kind of I've got a mad hankering to play some Subnautica, but I don't want to spoil Below Zero. I'm still kind of holding off. So I think that's going to be a release in the next couple of months, though. So that'll be a good one to get our teeth into. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, guys, I'm going to go get some food. Listen, enjoy the rest of your evening. I hope you all have a nice one. And wait on Subnautica. Yeah, I don't want to rush it. I'll be back tomorrow. It'll be usual time, 4 p.m. I don't know what we're going to be playing. Which is becoming a recurring theme. I should just put that at the end of the fucking end of screen. Excuse me. Don't know what we're going to be playing. We'll figure something out. I say Yuri put a load of suggestions in here yesterday, I think it was. The Wild 8 was one that I should really go back to because I've not really ever played that properly. I've played it a couple of times and just given it a few hours here and there, but I never really got into it. Although I'm pretty sure Wachunga was saying that they removed the mods for it or something. They added mods and then they blocked the mods, and New KSP run. Did you ever do space stations? No, I didn't. I think the extent of KSP that I did was we did a satellite array. I did a rocket that had like 3 satellites in it that we put into orbit. And then I went to like Minmus and whatever the one after Minmus is. That was about it. Try some more auto parts. Fuck off, banger. No! No! There are some games that once I've played, I will never go back to, and I think Autobots is one of them. I did not enjoy that game. I did not enjoy it at all. It's not the right game for me. There's some games that just aren't the right game for you. I have no coding knowledge at all. Like, I did a bit of coding at uni. I scraped by with it all. I did not enjoy it. Believe it or not, I did computer game development at university for a little while. And I scraped through it. It was all C++ and... Yeah. I was not a big fan of it. So that game, it just didn't click with me. So... They can try, but launching multiple modules, then linking them up in orbit is interesting. That's about where we got up to, where we were having to match orbits with things that were in orbit to dock with them and like rescue things. And I only did it a little bit, and I had a lot of mods on and stuff that were helping me do it. The mods that allow you to like fine tune your intercept paths and stuff. I can't even remember. It's ages since we played KSP. I always enjoy playing KSP when we get into it, but I normally need help from an actual rocket scientist in Twitch chat to play that game. I'm not smart enough to do it myself. Anyway. Right, for the 5th time now, I'm off. Frostpunk bored me. Frostpunk bored the hell out of me. Again, you know what it is? It's too dreary and too drab. It's miserable. I don't get on well with miserable games. I like a bit of colour and I like a bit of quirk. It's why I like clay games. It's why I like Don't Starve. Don't Starve is quite a bleak world when you think about it, but it's colourful and quirky and it's well animated, and you know the art for it is beautiful. And it's the same with Oni, really. Oni's not the most it's quirky. It's cute. Isn't that the English lifestyle? No. I mean, we do like our coal in this country, but what of it? It's not Frostpunky. It doesn't get that cold here. No, I don't do well with miserable fucking games, honestly. Games that are just like, it's really bleak and deep. It's to make you feel the misery more. I don't need any more misery in my life. I spend my every waking minute trying to avoid misery as much as I can. I don't want to get it in my games. I'll try and be a happy boy. Try and get through my day a happy boy. I don't want to play miserable, depressing games. That Dicey Dungeons has had a load of updates since we last played that. That might be one we should try again at some point. Just have a look at the Subnautica, see if there's a roadmap. Deep dive update was in November. I wonder if there's going to be any, like, when they estimate it's going to be out. I'm sure it's the next few months for Subnautica. Meh. Anyway, right, guys, I'm going. I say, enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you very much to everyone that popped in tonight. I thought I'd give you something a little bit different tonight. Hopefully it's given you an impression of the game. As I say, if I was going to give you advice, I would say probably leave it for a few months, see how the devs actually develop the game. But definitely keep an eye on it. It's a cute idea. And again, I quite like Slay the Spire style games. It's very much like Slay the Spire. So if you're into that sort of thing, definitely give it a follow on Steam and keep an eye on it, or put it on your wish list or something. It's cheap at the minute. It's definitely going to go up in price. I imagine it's one of them games that when it's released, it'll be about 25 quid. So you can get it for like 15 at the minute. Seems fair enough. But again, I didn't pay for it. So take that with a pinch of salt. Would I pay 15 quid for it at the minute? For the amount of content that's in it, probably not. But keep an eye on it in the next few months. Probably will be worth it. So yeah. Anyway, enjoy your evening, folks. I will see you all tomorrow, 4 PM as usual. Much love. Take it easy, guys. Bye-bye.